May 2025 is Mental Health Awareness Month, and this month's theme from the National Institute of Mental Illness is "In every story there's strength." And that's true because to fight through your mental health on a daily basis really does require a lot of strength, and you have to do a lot of inner work and growth. And that's why, for me, on my personal journey, I've felt like mental health, personal development, and spirituality really like intertwine in my life, because as I worked on healing my mental health, I worked with a therapist who had gone to a Buddhist college, which was actually really, really super helpful for me because I'm a very spiritual person as well. And so he had me use a lot of like mindfulness and meditation to work on my mental health. And also the loving kindness meditation, which I've posted before. You can find it in my bio, which you say, "May you be well, may you be happy, may you know peace." And you direct that inward as well as outward. And you say, "May I be well, may I be happy, may I know peace." And when you do these kind of meditated practices and you spend time in nature, it really helps you connect back to yourself and the heart of who you are. And at the heart, you are a beautiful soul. You are so infinitely worthy. And a lot of our struggles with mental health comes from limiting beliefs, especially from childhood and social conditioning. And so the more we can learn to break out of those limiting beliefs and to believe in our own worth and our own goodness, we can really work on improving our mental health as well. And even though I have PTSD and I still have panic attacks, I can bounce back from those panic attacks a lot more quickly now. And in my book, The Trauma Survivor's Guide to Coping with Panic Attacks, which you can also find in my bio, I wrote a lot of the things that really have helped with me for my panic attacks. And one of those things, I have a panic attack script that I go through, and I do a lot of affirmations in there, and I have tools that you can write your own panic attack script if that's something that appeals to you. And if you need help doing that, you can also reach out to me in the comments and ask for help and assistance on that, because when you really like tune into the core of yourself and you do those things like the deep breathing and being in your body, just taking even a minute to take that one deep breath. I mean, you always have time to take one deep breath. So just if you are feeling stressed, if you are not doing okay, then just go and you close your eyes when you're doing it. And you do that a couple times and it lowers you down out of that fight or flight. So that has been a big thing for me. So like I said, turning into my spirituality and my personal development, those have been like steps along the path. And they're not always steps that are separate. So like, even if you come into the journey saying, "I need to help my mental health," or "I need to help my personal development," or "I need to be more spiritual," it's more kind of like a Venn diagram, and they're interlocking circles that all go together in your life because they're all parts of who you are. And the more you can tune into your wholeness and your holistic sense of wellness, it can help you in your daily life to work on your mental health a lot more and to know your own value and your own worth. So this month, through the month of May, everyone is sharing their stories, and that's a little bit of mine. If you want me to go into more detail, let me know in the comments. I'm happy to do that as well. I've done it on my blog in the past, and I write about this a ton. So anything that's helpful for me to share with you, let me know. And if you want to share your own story, I highly encourage you to do that, but not if it's going to be triggering to you. So always make sure that you're at a place that if somebody writes you a mean comment, you're going to be able to just go, "Shh, bye," and not like take that in. And you can always actually turn off your comments here too. So if you don't want people to comment to you and you just want to share, you can always do that. So if you want more tips on sharing your mental health story during this month of May, I've written an article about it on my blog. The link's down below in the description. And I'm happy to hear everyone's stories because I think we all really do have a lot to learn from each other. And everyone has a unique journey and a unique story to tell. And your voice is important. Your voice matters. You are here for a reason and you have something to share with the world. So I look forward to hearing from everyone during this month of May and all throughout the year. Love you guys. Follow for more.